Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're here to do my top 12 mixed reality experiences on the Quest Pro. Now of course these mixed reality experiences will also more than likely work on the Quest 2. They'll just obviously not be in color and not be as high resolution as what the Quest 2 is offering, but you could still play them. So I thought this was a good opportunity to finally put my list out there on some of the best mixed reality experiences that I've played to date so far. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming tech is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, so the first one coming in at number 12 is Air Hockey VR. So this game is really cool because first of all, the physics in this air hockey game are fantastic. It really feels like you're playing air hockey, but you can play it in different environments as you're used to. But in mixed reality, it's really cool because it literally puts an air hockey table in the center of your room in full color, and it just feels like you actually have an air hockey table in your house, even though you never did before. So as a huge fan of hockey and air hockey in general, this is a great mixed reality experience, and you can play online with other people. Air hockey at number 12. The next one coming in at number 11 is Horizon Workrooms. So Horizon Workrooms is, of course, the app from Meta that lets you actually work in VR. And it does have some mixed reality kind of things that make it even better to use. So when you have these screens in front of you that you're working in VR and being in meeting rooms and stuff like that, the fact that you can actually create a view of your actual desk in mixed reality, so you can actually see your keyboard or your notepad or your coffee cup, whatever it may be that's in front of you that you want to be able to easily see, but still be in VR, is a great use of mixed reality and a great use of course, being able to work in VR. So you can grab these things that you actually need to write notes when you need to, while you're still maintaining and being in a environment like working in VR. And it's really cool, of course, that you can go in here and kind of use the Quest Pro controllers to kind of sketch and write notes in VR if you want to, or have a big whiteboard behind you and kind of show that to the meeting. So this app became a lot more useful and a lot cooler to me than it ever was before when I used the Pro and the Horizon Workrooms application. I'm looking forward to future updates with this one, especially with the Meta avatars already being in there with full integration. The next one coming in at number 10 is Hauntifying MR. So this is basically recreating mixed reality by using your whole entire house, first and second floor, and making it into your own haunted house. You walk around your house looking for ghosts with your flashlight, and they're obviously trying to scare you, trying to push them away, and it's just a really scary experience to see these ghosts and all these things around your home that you're not used to seeing, and it's a really cool use of mixed reality, and it's definitely something a lot of people should definitely try, especially if you're a fan of a horror game. It's a really unique experience that I haven't seen done before, and a really good use of mixed reality. So check out Hauntifying MR coming in at number 10. The next one coming in at number 9 is Tribe XR. So if you guys are fans of DJing and stuff like that, like I am, this app lets you DJ with other people in multiplayer and have people join you and kind of listen to your DJ skills. But now in mixed reality, you can actually have it in front of you in your table at home, and it really feels like you're DJing at home, it being on a table and stuff, and having these avatars around you. It's a really cool way to experience this application. If you guys haven't yet, to be able to DJ and put it into your home. Tribe XR coming in at number 9. The next one here coming in at number 8 is The World Beyond. So this is a free application that is definitely introducing you to the world of what mixed reality can do, where you're kind of looking at a creature here, interacting with it, and then it comes into a portal of what you can actually see in your real world, and that's where he kind of appears from, and you can kind of see another world kind of in the distance in mixed reality, and kind of makes you feel like there is another world in your home and when you're actually scanning this. So it's a really cool short experience, but it is free, but it is a rather short experience. I wish it was longer, is really the only reason why it's lower on this list, but it's definitely a cool experience that anybody who wants to show off mixed reality to their friends and family should definitely try out. The World Beyond coming in at number 8. The next one here coming in at number 7 is Cubism. So Cubism are for all my puzzle fans out there, especially if you like Tetris, where you can actually basically solve these puzzles and put these pieces into, these 3D dimensional shapes like Tetris style, but you can actually do it in mixed reality and kind of see your home and kind of be sitting at a table, kind of figuring out these puzzles. Of course, it has hand tracking as well if you want to do it that way. And it's a really cool puzzle game that a lot of people like, and it's a really good use of being able to do this in mixed reality. So check out Cubism coming in at number 7. The next one coming in at number 6 is Immersed. So Immersed is another application that is a virtual office for you, but this one's a little bit different than the Workrooms that Meta does, and this one kind of puts you in virtual environment. So it's more about like, hey, I want to be at a beach, or I want to be at a campfire or at a fire pit, and it kind of makes you feel like you're working in another world. And of course, it lets you use virtual screens even on Windows, which unfortunately Meta doesn't do yet, but is coming. But this one already has that integration available, so you can use your Windows PC, and even if you only have one monitor, you can actually see 3 virtual screens in front of you, which I have tried, and it's a fantastic experience. And the fact that you can be in other worlds and not just in a meeting room is a really cool experience to kind of zone out and kind of feel like you're somewhere else while you're working, which of course is really cool. And the fact that you see this in mixed reality and you can still see things like your keyboard or your coffee cup, just like we talked about before, like you see here, is of course a really cool experience. And the fact that the Quest Pro has all of this better clarity and better text and all that kind of stuff that the lenses do for us make this an experience way better than it ever has been before. So check out Immersed, coming in at number 6. The next one here coming in at number 5 is Puzzling Places. So this is another puzzle game, but what sets this apart in mixed reality is the fact that you actually get to see these in 3D, and the detail and the graphics in this game is on a whole nother level. But this is really cool because it's basically taking the evolution of doing like puzzles, where a lot of people like to do puzzles and put the pieces together, but this is in a 3D environment, and you can really see what VR can do and how cool this is, even as somebody who doesn't particularly like puzzle games. And it's not like I sit here and do jigsaw puzzles all the time, but being able to do a jigsaw puzzle in 3D and kind of see it animated in front of you, especially at the quality that these are in mixed reality, and kind of do it on your table, is a really cool experience, especially for all those puzzle fans out there. And I definitely recommend you guys check this one out. Puzzling Places, coming in at number 5. The next one here coming in at number 4 is World. So World is a new application that just came out. If you guys are fans of things like Google Maps and stuff, this is definitely for you. Basically, it drops a map right on your floor in mixed reality, and you can actually see a bunch of different locations around the world in full 3D, as you guys are seeing here. And you can even go online, be with others, and kind of socially talk about these places that you're in. Play a little mini game where you actually try to find out where you are by looking at the 360 images around you and the map in front of you. Really cool experience of mixed reality, especially having avatars in your home. This is one of the first things I played on the Pro, and the fact that I was in my living room and using mixed reality, and then I went online and all these meta avatars appeared in my room as if they were just kind of sitting in my living room, was kind of a surreal experience for me. So it was really cool to see and be like, oh, this is what we can do with mixed reality. And I think this app shows that well, between the social features and having the map on your floor and kind of seeing it in 3D is definitely a pretty wow experience if you've never seen mixed reality before, combining with all this. And I think they really did a really good job, and I hope that they continue adding more 3D environments of different areas that you can go to, because of course not everything is in 3D, but hopefully that keeps expanding as Google Maps and stuff keeps getting bigger and bigger. So really cool. Check this one out, guys. Worlds, coming in at number 4. The next one here coming in at number 3 is I Expect You to Die Home Sweet Home. So this is a specific mini mission from I Expect You to Die. We all love that game, and this is a mini mission where you actually play in mixed reality. It is a short experience, but it is free, and it's fantastic. It really shows you the power of what mixed reality can do, where you're basically doing an escape room in your own home, and you're trying to escape and do all these different things at home, and it really gives you that experience of like, damn, mixed reality really has a lot of potential as this thing keeps evolving and getting better and better, because this is a really cool experience that obviously excels in mixed reality of using your home and kind of doing an escape room type game. So I definitely recommend I Expect You to Die Home Sweet Home, especially being free. Check this one out, guys, coming in at number 3. And the next one here coming in at number 2 is Demeo. Demeo is a D&D type dungeon crawler game that we all know and love, but has now been done in mixed reality, where you can actually see the whole board in front of you on your table. Really cool to make it seem like you're actually playing a board game at home, but now in pass-through and full color, and really cool. Of course, Demeo is a fantastic game already, and being able to experience it in mixed reality is definitely something everybody should do, especially if you own the game, because it definitely is a different experience than you've had in this game before, and it's really cool to see this than it has been before. So Demeo at number 2. And the last one here coming in at number 1 is Figment XR. So this is really what mixed reality is all about here. This app is basically, even if you're not a person that is going to use this app and get creative and make things yourself, there is a whole list of 3D models that you can search and import that users have created, and you can kind of just put them around your environment. You know, you could put all these creatures around you, put all these things around your home, and kind of just mess with them and physics and all that kind of stuff. And people have even created games in here that you can kind of just lay out in your home. There's so much to explore in this app, especially if you're a creator who wants to go ahead and use, like, you know, the tilt brush utilities that have been brought into this, so you can kind of create your own stuff. But like I said, even if you're not creative like me, there's so many things that people have created that you can kind of see in augmented reality and mixed reality here that kind of show you the potential of where this can go, where you can sit games on your table, you know, put all these different things and overlay them on top of other objects in your home. Really, really cool, and definitely something everybody who wants to look at what mixed reality can do should definitely check out, especially if you're a fan of tilt brush and fan of creating stuff. Definitely check this out, guys. Figment XR coming in at number 1. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video on my top 12 mixed reality experiences on the Quest Pro. And these mixed reality experiences really show me a future that I can't wait to get into. I love VR. I love being immersed completely into another world. But it is also really cool for other times and other types of games and experiences to be able to see them overlaid in the world that you're actually standing in. So I'm really excited for the future of mixed reality. The Quest Pro kind of is the beginning of that, because we obviously, you know, we're waiting for future software updates that maybe can improve it. But we all know, I talked about in my impressions, that the Quest Pro, though being 4 times the resolution of what it is on the Quest 2, and it being in full color, there's still some work to be done on there as far as it being exactly where we all want it to be, because a lot of the video is still grainy and stuff like that. So we want that to keep improving. Maybe it will with software updates like they did on the Quest 2 to make it even better. But to my surprise, even though that resolution is still a little bit grainy when you're looking at it through the Quest Pro, when you're playing these games, obviously, it just being in your room, you're obviously not paying attention to your room, but you're paying attention to the high resolution of the image of the game that you're playing. For example, if I'm playing air hockey and it's in my room, I'm obviously not looking at, you know, my room at the moment that I'm playing air hockey, but it's just cool that the air hockey table is sitting in my room. So you don't notice it being grainy, because the actual mixed reality piece that's sitting in front of you is, of course, in really high detail, as you would expect. Same thing with all the other experiences. So most of that stuff isn't really as noticeable when you're playing games, but I will hope that it keeps getting better in software updates and in future, you know, headsets and stuff, so we can really see the potential and realize it of mixed reality. But so far, these experiences that I'm showing you guys here today really have me excited for the future. So if you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen in today's video, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.